This video was brought to you by Stormberg, a better route planner, Mr. Green, Kempower and Marcus Bil. Yo, what's up? We are now preparing for 1000 kilometer challenge, but this is a weird starting location. We are at Nyland. I've been here a couple of times before, but I'm going to do 1000 kilometer challenge with Ariya, 87 kilowatt hour, e-4orce. So I'm now on a little trip with wifey, and then I will do this night run. Let me show you, by the way. We are now charging on AC. This car actually has 22 kilowatt onboard charger. Look at the speed. 17 kilowatt. Oh, into the battery. This is car scanner, it works now. Let me see, if I start the car, fire up everything. We will take a slightly different route this time. Yeah, by the way, the reason why I use AC is because this car supposedly limits the DC charging speed if you DC too much. So that's why I want to avoid it. And we will start by actually AC charging. So the plan now is to drive, if you look here. Wait. This car doesn't show you the route thing, but if I zoom out here a little bit. So you see we are under here. Nyland is a little bit north of Göteborg. And then we will drive all the way to Ioniq to Rygge. That would be the turnaround point. It's a little bit over 200 kilometers from here. And then we will drive south. And then we will drive the regular route, but we will not turn around there. We will actually turn around at Ioniq here in Malmö. And then we go back again. And then we will 999 right around here somewhere. So yeah, let's do the little different twist. It will still be a 1000 kilometer challenge. We drive the same route, and that's the whole point. We can do the 1000 kilometer challenge anywhere as long as we have roughly 110, 120 kilometers per hour zones with a little bit of city mixed in, but not unrestricted zone. So yeah, now I'm just waiting. The car claims 98%. This one claims 97%. Okay, whatever. So we just have to wait a little bit until we hit 100%. And then we're good. Wait. Now the speed dropped to 10 kilowatt. Maybe we are close to 100% then, or 98 something. Okay. All right, it takes forever to go 100%, but whatever. We're gonna start at 22:35 in 2 minutes. I'll get ready, reset everything, and then off we go. 1% or 0.5% doesn't really matter in this 1000 kilometer challenge. We are now at Svinesund. I decided to stop here. We have 7% left. Next stop would be Strömstad, 25 kilometers from here. And I will arrive there with minus 1 or 2% battery. I didn't feel like it, even though this car supposedly has whooping 5 kilowatt hour below zero buffer. But yeah, so I'm gonna show you. You know, wife and I, we tried to run away from Rus by going to Göteborg for the weekend. And then what do we find here? Freaking russebus. Okay, whatever, but wife is not here. She's sleeping peacefully and quietly. But look, I got 122 kilowatt briefly for like 30 seconds, and then boom, 90 kilowatt. What the heck is going on? I have not DC fast charged for 2 days. There should not be any cooldown. Why is it charging so slow? For helvete. Okay. So all right, that means that actually, you know what? It means that we will ride on the 90 kilowatt wave until 85%. I might as well go for 85%. How far can we drive with 85%? We can go, I was thinking about going to Spekkela. We can probably just go straight to Varberg. Yeah, how about that? Okay, let me see. Let me show you how clumsy this infotainment is. It's ancient technology. Made in Japan was supposed to be, you know, modern back in the days, but now made in Japan is like old-fashioned. Here, I think it's here. I know it's here. See how far, you see, you have to zoom in so far to find it. B charging, no. Okay, whatever, go there, all right, whatever. Yeah, okay, whatever. Wait, what happened to the... How do you find options? Here, maybe. Map settings, routing preference. Okay. I'm not sure what the heck happened there, but normally when you do this and you recalculate... Whatever, we're gonna go there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can make it there. Where actually can we? Yeah, I think we can. Well, since we have a lot of time here, I might as well take a little walk. You see, the motorway is right there, and that shell is a nice pit stop because the charge is quite close. The only problem is that that gas station is closed for the night. They only have Nattluka. So yeah, that means hopefully the Esso here is open 24. Well, you don't see the sign until I do this and this. We'll check it out. Man, I just check on Google and I can confirm it visually that McDonald's is closed. The Esso is just an unmanned station now. Everything is closed. Welcome to Norway. I guess I'll head back to the car. All right, we've been charging for a while, and you know, I had a heater on now, and I noticed that the heater sucks. Well, I think I mentioned this before, but it needs to be re-mentioned. The heater sucks power from the kilowatt into the battery. So you see, we're getting only 88 kilowatt if I turn off heater. Suddenly you see 89 kilowatt, almost 90 kilowatt. Oh, I mean, this was Leaf design. It was like this. You see now? And if I fire up the heater again, it will temporarily drop quite a lot because the heat pump needs to pull a lot of power. Well, actually, maybe it doesn't do it now that that's kind of build up the pressure. But yeah, which means that we lose 1 kilowatt of potential charging speed. Let me go check outside how long we've been charging. But yeah, 73% now, 75 here. Oops. Yeah, I think we'll just go for 85 or 90% even. We'll see. I want to go straight to Varberg. Uh-oh, it throttled actually before I expected. Already at 81% it's throttled. You see, now we're down to 40 kilowatt. We better leave. We've been charging here for almost 45 minutes. Oh shit, let's go. We are now at Kungsbacka. We came here with 1%. Let me check something here. If you look at the charger. What the heck is going on? I did not preheat this time, but I thought it was hot enough. It's charging at 40 kilowatt. Are you kidding me? What the heck is wrong with this car? Wait, let me see. Huh? What? Wait. Maybe it goes dog slow because we went quite deep. Look at this, it's charging at 40 kilowatt. But, is it cold getting that bad? No, it can't be. Charger problem? No. We can always change, no. We can change stall and see what happens. All right, we changed charger. We were on that one initially. Let's see now. Oh, now we're cooking. Okay. We have to deduct 3 minutes because of faulty charger. We will catch this one briefly, and then it will stop. It will drop. Yeah, it happens. This is actually the 3rd session for today. But we still get 120 kilowatt. Okay, good. Let me write down this. Oh, well, the 120 kilowatt didn't last too long. Now we're down to 90 kilowatt again. Yes, well. But okay. So I'll show you something interesting here. You see here, we're taking 90 kilowatt, right? No, actually 89 kilowatt. Okay. And then the same thing shows here, 89 kilowatt. Okay. This is the charger screen of the car. And then let me show you what happens if I fire up the heater. Auto. You see here, it drops because the heat pump sucks extra power. But look here, this one does not report it. Because it's very common that the charger screen on the screen on the car will report what you get from the charger. Because if you look at the charger there, it will report 89 kilowatt. But this one actually reports what goes into the battery. This is bad design. It's like Leaf design. Leaf was designed like this, that when you rapid gated and you fire up the heater, it will go even slower. But well-designed cars like Tesla or Ioniq, or pretty much almost the rest of the car industry except for Toyota, will pull extra power from the charger, and you will still be taking 89 kilowatt, right? But nah. So I would expect that Nissan would learn from the mistake over all those years with Leaf, but seems like a made in Japan will always be made in Japan. We are now at Halmstad. Look, there's a nice tower there. Oh, is that cooling? No, that's just air conditioning or actually heating. So yeah, same story as before, but this one we use supercharger. But yeah, how you can see the Ariya maybe now. Okay, this is a trick, by the way. The Ariya is way too trigger happy to turn off everything if you leave the car. So actually just leave the door open, then it won't turn off. So yeah, you know what they say? 90 EF, you see the Norwegian flag, EF, 90 EF. Okay, over there, let me show you guys now. It's, again, every time it starts at 120, 125 kilowatt, and then after a little while it drops to 89 kilowatt. Yeah, well. So the next stop is going to be the turnaround point. Different turnaround point this time. We have to go to here, let's see. I think this one. Wait. Is it this one? I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it's this one. Malmö. Hey? Wait, is that the one? No way. No, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think that's one. Wait. Yeah, it is this one. This is somewhat confusing sometimes. Burger King. Yeah, I think it's this one. Go. It doesn't say Ioniq, but it's there. You see, this map is really shitty. Like, what car was it I tried? I think it was the Korean cars. Ioniq 6 was also kind of bad, but at least it showed Ioniq. Here, you don't even know there's Ioniq. But okay, I know it's there. Yeah, that's it. Okay, and then I bought some food. Finally, we can restock on food over here. Circle K is open. Hallelujah! Look at this. I reset everything before we started the 1,000 kilometer challenge, and I made sure that everything was zeroed out. I didn't just reset. See, if I'll show you now. If this one, I will show you. It's easier in case I misclick something. When you press and hold, you can say reset whatever, right? I reset all. That's what I always do because that one is the default. Somehow, this one, since reset, is at 310 watt hour per kilometer. The next one here is exactly the same. But then the controller is higher. Time, average speed, everything is the same. You see? Same, but different. I've seen this before in Ariya. It's really confusing. I have no idea why it is different. But that's how it is with Japanese, or no, Asian software, right? That includes Korean and Chinese and Japanese software. They are always buggy. We are now at Malmö, getting 125 kilowatt. Woo! Let's see how long it lasts. It's been around 10 seconds now. Yeah. So we get it typically for 10, maybe 30 seconds before it drops. So I guess that's okay to get this boost before it drops to 90 kilowatt again. There, that's it. What the heck? It happens every time. That was 30 seconds of joy. Yeah. Well. Wow, look at this. I haven't been here in a long time. Which car did I come here with? I wonder if it was some e-Niro or maybe some Tesla in the old days. No, the Tesla I would charge at Löddeköping. But I remember coming here before. Before they got 2 extra chargers. They had the old Ioniq chargers. I mean, tritium chargers. Now these are the new ones. Yeah. But other than that, yeah. And here is Circle K. Brings back memories, because I think at one point I stopped coming here because there were other better charging options. So, but this is still an okay site, I guess. This is the last exit before going from Sweden over to Denmark. So yeah, I can show you, by the way. I forgot to show you. I have Cybex e-Priam with me. It weighs around 15 kilograms. And then in the back I have the Isofix base for Cybex also. So this adds up to be maybe around 20 kilograms. Maybe we should deduct 5 minutes. Because this is going to be a slow run. I'm guessing maybe 11 hours. Yeah, and we even have aerodynamic rims. Look here. And summer tires, Dunlop. Oh, that's the problem. It's Dunlop 255. What the heck is this? Sport Max. Maybe, you know, always blame tires for the inefficiency. I don't know, man. I think it's time to go to Circle K. Wait, can we enter it? I hope so. What the heck, man? Still, this is gonna take a while. So it's time to have a banana. So this is the way to open the banana. Just like the monkeys do. Yeah, do it like this. Yeah, all right. I think this time, wait. I think we need one more charging stop and then we're done. Yeah. So the plan now is to go, yeah, I don't know, split it in half roughly. And maybe Falkenberg, yeah. So we don't go to the same Ioniq charger that we always tend to go when we do 1,000 kilometer challenge. So get a little bit of variation, yeah, a little bit of fun here. And to be honest, we don't need 350 kilowatt charger for this car. We need 120 kilowatt or maybe 90 kilowatt also. Because we don't even need high power charger, because I think the definition for high power charger is that it's more than 100 kilowatt, or I don't know, 120 maybe, yeah. All right, we stay here 40 minutes. At 80% every time now, it drops to, from 89 kilowatt to around 40 kilowatt. It used to go to 85% before, didn't it? Okay, whatever, let's go now. Since start is buggy, the distance and everything here is connected like it should, but here, this one is since we started driving, or since last charge rather. So yeah, it's similar to this one, since charge, you see? Oh, well. We are at Falkenberg. I tried to plug in, but then I realized that 11A is not in the list of available non-Tesla. I mean Tesla. I can't start from 11A. This one seems to be reserved for Tesla, but the charge plug has been locked. I cannot unlock it. How do you unlock it? There's no button here. It was about to. No, I press and hold, and it was about to lower all the way. No, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. I just want to unlock the charge port. What kind of... Why do I have problem with Asian cars, man? Come on, normally when you do this, well, this one doesn't work because it's for Tesla. This one, normally you lock it and then you unlock it. Wait, let me see. Then you unlock it and it will release the charge port. It's stuck. I'm stuck. Scheisse. Okay, it works now. I have to deduct total of 7 minutes. A little noobness from my part. First of all, 11A cannot be used by non-Teslas. I didn't know that, okay. I should have checked beforehand on the app. And then I was like, okay, 1B can be used. The problem with 1B is that, you see here, this is the CCS we have to use. And even when you stretch it like this, you see that it doesn't go that far. And the Ariya has the charge port on a stupid location. You can say, yeah, I always claim that you should have charge port on one of the corners, but Ariya has it in the middle here. So fortunately, this spot was available, and it's 3A, and it can be used by non-Tesla. So I used this one. So I lost 7 minutes, which I will deduct. You can disagree with me or not. Oh, no. There was also another problem. When I wanted to start charging, my credit card expired because there was actually a fraud attempt on my credit card a week ago, and I forgot that it was linked to this account, so I had to switch to another credit card, and that's why I lost some time. So, you know, credit card fraud is not something that is linked to the car. You can't blame the car for it. It's actually my fault that I didn't update it. Hey, what? Charging stop? What the heck, man? What is going on here? Why? Let me restart it. Okay, we started charging again. Lost another minute. Yeah, we are start charging. Wait, now it goes slower. 85 kilowatt, not 90 anymore. Okay, but I have to run to the toilet. It's been way too long now. We have 14 minutes total. Over here, we lost 8 minutes now. I don't know why the car, why it stopped. It did not stop on the other places we charged. This is the first time charging suddenly stopped. Okay, so this car underreports distance by 1.5%, which means that we have to count to 985 kilometers. That would be 1,000. And then we have to drive here. How much is this? 117. So yeah, we have to drive. We will land somewhere here in Gothenburg, and then we will end up at Hunghalla. I think we also need to deduct a little bit of time for the convenient charge because we'll drive a little bit extra distance to go straight to the starting point. So yeah, what is the time now? 9:11. Okay, that means 10 hours, and I think we are roughly at the 10.5 hour mark soon. So can we do this within roughly 11 hours? We will see, because the front-wheel drive Ariya average only 285 watt-hour per kilometer. Here it's, well, corrected, it's around 305 something, I think. And then it doesn't charge that fast. You see, we are charging at 84 kilowatt, 85 kilowatt. This is weird because the Tesla app reports 90 kilowatt. It's been doing that since start. So I tried to disable battery cooling, battery heating, everything, but I can show you here. This one reports 90 kilowatt. So where's the remaining 5 kilowatt going, huh? I don't know. Yeah, I disabled battery heating in this screen, battery cooling in this screen. I turn off HVAC, still same, 85 kilowatt. Yeah, I think the 5 last kilowatt is lost in translation. All right, I will show you how I count delays here. So you see, we have Baustelle here. It's normally 120. It's actually the car claims it's 120 speed limit, but it's actually not, it's 70. So that's why the guys here, they're driving at 70. So we are driving roughly at half the speed we would be driving. So then I enter this at 9:18. So we just see how long we stay in this Baustelle. For example, if we spend 6 minutes here, then we deduct 3 minutes. Yeah, so that's how I do it. On the way here, it was night. We were driving a little bit faster, so I deducted 2 minutes on the opposite direction. So this is how I normally deduct delays or detours even. This is it, the countdown. 9990, 9991, 9992, 9993, 9994, 9995, 9996, 997, 998, 9999. Come on, schnell. There, 1000. What is time? Time. 10:04. Oh, that means 11 hours and 5 minutes. Oh, we round it down. It was 7 minutes. 11 hours and 5 minutes. Whoa. We are now charging, but well, I just missed it. We had 125 kilowatt for 30 seconds again. And now we dropped to 90 kilowatt as always. But okay, we arrived with almost 20%. So I have decided, I asked the live stream people also, they agree. I'm totally miscalculated. And I calculated that we actually charged over 10 minutes, it was 11 minutes extra because of the extra energy. And I kind of blame myself because I don't know this route, this new route. Normally, if I would do other routes, I will be able to nail down the percent quite well. So we have decided to deduct 5 minutes extra because of noobness, and that puts it at 11 hours and not 11:05. Okay, so 11 hours. How was that compared to the front-wheel drive? Well, the front-wheel drive was 10 minutes faster, but it also had lower consumption than this one. But was the lower consumption because it was front-wheel drive versus all-wheel drive, or was the weather condition and drive condition better? Well, today we had colder weather than before, but the previous run we had wet roads 40% of the time, so I'm actually not sure. I'm going to try to do a range test while I'm here around Göteborg, and I will see if I get an indication that the overdrive is thirsty. But I get the impression it might be, but maybe not that much. Maybe we're talking about just 5 to 10 watt-hour per kilometer difference, and that is actually pretty good compared to some of the other all-wheel drive systems that tends to be a lot more like inefficient, or a lot less efficient rather. So yeah, but I have to highlight that. Okay, so when I tested Ariya earlier, it was like good stuff. I mean, the Ariya is still good. It has plenty of space, it has good seat, it has good comfort, good dampening, good soundproofing. The interior feels nice and great in general. But there are two things I want to highlight, which is that the charging speed on the Ariya is not as advertised. They advertise 130 kilowatt. Okay, you get 125 kilowatt. Maybe from the charger it pulls 130 or something, but I still couldn't see it. I've seen 125 kilowatt over and over again, but only for 30 seconds. So I feel like that's a little bit misleading. It's like Toyota style, you know, misleading marketing, because people buy this car expecting to get 130 kilowatt. Okay, you might get 125-ish, you can round it up to 130 for 30 seconds. But you know, even Tesla, when you get 250 kilowatt, you can actually get it at least for maybe like a minute. And then even past that point, it goes to maybe 220, 210, 200, and then 190, right? But in this case here with Ariya, it goes from 125 kilowatt to 120 kilowatt almost instantly, and then 90 kilowatt quite instantly. So I think most people in the live stream here, the 112 people in the live stream, they probably agree that we don't count it as 125 kilowatt, it's 90 kilowatt. And the other thing I want to complain about with the Ariya is that the user interface is old-fashioned. you have to do many things you have to do in the instrument cluster, but pressing the buttons here on the steering wheel. Some things you have to do in the main screen, and they are split. Like battery cooling is done here, battery heating is done here. Why? You know? And also I experienced this time, I think maybe because I was in a little bit unfamiliar route, that I have to try to use navigation while I was driving, which is maybe not what you should do, but I had to do it anyway, and people might do it. I find it quite hard to pinch and zoom, and I tried to find chargers that weren't there. It would not show me Ioniq chargers, or, you know, yeah. I couldn't find Ioniq charger, I couldn't find Tesla charger, I found some B chargers. Like, is this database from 1995, or how old is the database really? The whole user interface feels a bit sluggish, and I tried to pinch and zoom and it couldn't do it, or it worked 50% of the time. And I have to zoom really far to see chargers, and they just B chargers. So there are room for improvement. The car itself is good, but the software, and actually the charging curve is also software, could probably make some improvement. Or at least they should be honest and say that this car charges only 90 kilowatt, not 130. Yeah, so I think that's going to be it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching, and talk to you later.